search for a passive income, I have an account with Vanguard, a general account where I invest, and I've done much research and I've come up with the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield UCITS ETF, ticker code VHYL. This fund, the objectives, the fund employs a passive management or index and investment approach through physical acquisition of securities and seeks to track the performance of the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield Index. The index is comprised of large and mid-sized company stocks, excluding real estate trusts, in developed and emerging markets that pay dividends that are generally higher than average. The fund attempts to 1. Track the performance of the index by investing in a representative sample of index constituent securities. 2. Remain fully invested except in extraordinary markets, political or similar conditions. So the past performance, 1st of August 2022 to 31st of July, it's up 11.15%. Last year it was down 3.7%. In 2020-21 it had a massive increase of 31%, and the year before that it was down 6%. So this is the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield UCITS ETF VHYL. That's the overview. Price and performance, it's listed here, market value, and you can see a graph showing the value of the stock over different periods of time, 12 months. But we're actually going for a yield, an income, and the last income distribution was on the 28th of June 2023, and that was $0.766. Back on the 29th of March, 0.4113, as you can see. So you get a quarterly dividend payment, so that's your passive income. The stock goes ex-dividend. What that means is if you've got a holding in this fund on that date, you will get the dividend payout, and that normally follows, as you can see, 15th of June is the ex-dividend day out, and the payable date is the 28th. So it's not long between you owning the having to own the stock before you get the payout. It's the portfolio data is quite interesting. Its number of stocks it holds is 1,766, so you're getting a real good cross section of the markets of high dividend paying companies. So if one goes a bit wobbly or starts losing money, it doesn't overall affect your fund. The price to book ratio is 1.6. Anything under 3 indicates that the value of the stock is good value. Then we've got here on price to book ratio, earnings on growth rate 10.1, return on equity 13.1, price to earnings ratio 11.3. Most people, when they're buying stocks, normally aim for anything under 20. The price to earnings ratio means it would take 11.3 years worth of income or dividend yields to cover the cost of the or the, not dividend yields, but the actual price to earnings. The earnings of that stock would take 11.3 years to cover the cost of the stock at that time. And I say it's this is the countries or the regions that the shares are held in. North America being the largest at 46.5%, Europe 25%, Pacific 16%, emerging markets 11.6%, Middle East 0.2%. The market allocation, you can see the countries. The biggest is United States, then Japan, then United Kingdom, but by far it's the United States. Then we scroll down. Weighted exposure. This is the type of companies that the stock is exposed to. 25% is financials, 11.3 consumer staples, then 11.3 healthcare, then we've got 9.8 energy. So we've got a good diverse range of investments, and these are the actual percentage of the companies that held by the fund. Exxon Mobil Corporation 1.76, Johnson & Johnson 1.74, JP Morgan Chase & Co 1.72, Procter & Gamble 1.44, Broadcom 1.43, Nestle 1.3, Home Depot 1.27, Merck & Co 1.19, Chevron 1.1, Samsung Electronics 1.05. So these are the highest, but there's another 1,796 companies that this fund invests in. So it's a good broad fund, and if you tried to do this yourself, you could invest in one or two companies that do pay high dividends, but if something goes wrong with them, they hit hard times, or you're not aware of the information, you can lose your holding, or your holding can be greatly reduced. Whereas using the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield, UCITS ETF, VHYL, you've got more security. So you can see I'm on the Vanguard app, and I'm going to invest £1,900 in the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield, UCITS ETF VHYL. I've entered £1,900. I go to next. As I have some cash in my account, I've got available cash 2027, or I could use my debit card to make a purchase, but I'm going to use the available cash, and I'll go to continue. And we are lump sum payment. By confirming, you are acknowledging. Submit. Costs and charges disclosure, I've got to download that, which I've done. If I submit that, what happens next? Thanks, Clyde, your buy order has been submitted. What happens next? You have completed the buy instructions, Vanguard. We are processing your instructions. Your investments are available. Complete your pending order. We'll send you a message to let you know when the deal is complete and your contract note is available. So that's that. I hope you found it interesting. Till next time, I bid you a really successful investing adventure.